Welcome back, everybody. It's another episode of Freedom, Flexibility, and Finances. Here with Peter Weller. Peter, how are you today?
I'm doing wonderful, Chris. How are you doing?
I'm good. Last time we talked about systems mapping, and so I thought we'd take this one step further and actually talk about a system around networking, because I know networking is a good lead generator for a lot of people.
Absolutely.
So, yeah,
I'm excited about today's topic
yeah.
to the point that this is so simple. People are going to go, there's no way that works. And I can tell you, after being in business for 27 years, being an outside salesperson for a portion of that, this system works, and it's the quickest way to build your pipeline or your funnel. And nobody can claim it because it's not the oldest profession. It is how the oldest profession got around.
Okay. Well, now that you've juiced it up that way, now you have to tell us more. So tell us about the system. What is the system around networking?
So the system around networking I refer to as the A to Z. So I'm going to ask a real simple question, Chris. I know you know the answer to it. How many letters are in the alphabet?
26.
26. How many weeks are in the year?
52.
And if you took 52 and divided by 26, how many do we get?
2. You gave me the answer.
Do you think that's a coincidence?
There are no coincidences.
There are no coincidences. At some moment in time, somebody said, we'll do 52 weeks. Why is that? Well, there's 26 letters in the alphabet, and I don't know if that's really the case yet. That's a coincidence in my world.
Right.
So if you want to build your business network, A through Z, tell me an occupation that starts with A.
An attic repairer.
Attic repair, right? You were looking for something creative that nobody ever says, like accountant or automotive.
Yeah. When you're on the spot, Pete, it's harder to come up with the obvious ones.
Right. So then we look at B, beekeeper, bookkeeper, C, car person.
Right.
So we can figure out there's a trade, we'll call it a trade, that happens in every letter of the week.
Okay, perfect.
So what I want you to do is over the next 26 weeks, I want you to go find one person in each trade that you come up with each different letter each week. Okay. So at the end of the year, you've got 52 new people in your network of 52 different trades.
Got it. Okay.
You want to do it faster? Pick 2 letters and add 2 people per week.
Wow, yeah.
So we're looking for multiplication. We're looking for simplification and multiplication in our business.
Okay.
When we simplify, we actually gain more.
Yeah.
And when we multiply, we gain more.
Yeah.
So what do we have to do to be able to add that into our schedule? We simply have to write A through Z on the next 26 weeks and go find, identify what trade we need in at the beginning of the week and then add that person into our business network.
Yeah, I love it. So where do we find these people? So let's say I was like, okay, it's the C week, so I need a car person. Do you just work your network for that? Do you ask on Facebook, who do you recommend? Do you go to Google and search it? What do you do?
Yes.
All of that?
So ready? All of it. One of the things that you'll find when you start adding people in to your network is you're going to want a certain set of standards. Yep. And what are those standards? They respond quick. They have a customer service process. They're rated well. Don't overthink it.
Right.
The biggest thing we got to make sure of is that we have a connection with the person. So, Chris, you do podcasts, you do this marketing. We've got a relationship. I would happily refer you out to several different people. And the reason being is because you and I have built a relationship. I know how that you respond to me and treat me as a client. So that makes me feel happy that I can put my name on it and refer it out.
Right.
Yet there are some people that we probably shouldn't refer.
Yeah.
That if you open up the Better Business Bureau and all of a sudden they have a negative rating, I don't know if you really want that person in your business network unless you go find out what the negative reason is.
Yeah. What are some of the best ways you've vetted people? Do you call them and leave a message on purpose to see if they return a phone call, or how are some ways that Pete has vetted business?
Very good question. So one of my favorite ways is to just see if they'll even take 5 minutes to talk with me. and I make a phone call. And if I can get to the owner of the business pretty smoothly and pretty quickly, normally they're a customer service or customer oriented type of business.
Yeah, good point. Right.
So, and that excites me. The other way that I've added people into my network is keeping track of what I need and keeping track of really good experiences and really bad experiences. Really bad experiences don't enter my business network.
Yep.
Really good experiences like Dakota Ridge down the way, their follow-up and their system of making sure the client is well taken care of is by far the best system I've ever seen.
Wow.
And it's just amazing. The phone calls, the text messages, the email, the handwritten cards, the thank you cards, the thank you gifts.
Yeah.
And they're not a high dollar ticket item in my book. They're $700 to $1,000.
Right.
And yet I've gotten a free car wash every time I've taken my car in, even for an oil change.
Wow.
And it's the little things that matter, right? They separated it. If I move away, Dakota Ridge is probably still going to be my auto shop of choice because they pick me up and drop me off.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, they just do the good old fashioned customer service. So A to Z. What do I have any issue referring them? No, because my customer experience was great.
Yeah.
Right. What else do they do? They've got a car wash detailing business. They now have paintless dent repair. So that knocks off a couple of different trades.
Right. Yeah.
Likewise, what's the one thing that I can ask that owner if he provides a good business? He probably knows somebody that provides that same type. He didn't learn that all by himself.
Yeah, that's good. I think a tribe knows its own. So if somebody values customer service, they're going to surround themselves with people who also have good customer service. So that's a good referral for sure.
So I have become their real estate agent of choice. Nice. And how have I done that? Is because I'm saying, look, give me a chance to show you what customer service I provide. And so I'm waiting now currently to get one referral to show them the service that I provide so that I can build that relationship.
Yeah.
Because what's the next thing that I've got to do before I make an ask? I need to make sure I send some referrals over that way. So I've sent 7 referrals over the last 2 weeks down to Dakota Ridge. How did they respond to that? They thanked me and the client. So they are aware of it. Whenever somebody builds awareness around you sending them business, that's a good partner to have.
Yeah.
Follow up. One of my referral partners demands that if she sends you a referral, she demands that you reach out within 24 hours. Wow. And if you miss it, you're no longer part of her referral network.
Wow.
And the reason being is because she does not want that person waiting any longer to make an impact on their life.
Right.
And it's life or death in her mind.
Wow. I think our last episode talked about systems mapping, and I love this idea of the customer service / like, what is the systems map for when you find a business and you send them business? How do you follow up? Or if they send you a referral, how do you follow up? I love the idea of putting a systems map to that.
Yeah. And it's really simple. So the system starts out A to Z.
Yeah.
So we start out on week 1 and go 26 weeks and write A through Z. What if you want to touch your database? You can use the A to Z format in touching your database over the course of the year too. So if you want to touch your database 8 times a year, how many times do you need to go through the A to Z exercise? 4. So it's just a simple system that somebody taught me a long time ago that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. I love the ability to just make it simple. I think, again, in business, we make it way too complicated, and you got to get it out of your head and into writing, like write it down. That's why I like you said, put it on your calendar. Like week 1 is A, week 2 is B, but get it into your,
and stop following your calendar. Start executing your calendar. If it goes on your calendar, execute it.
Yeah.
Make sure it gets done.
Yeah.
And so the simple systems work because you don't have to think. They also work because you execute. You can execute well.
Right. Yeah.
So execute them.
Yeah. So good. Well, this is a good episode, Pete. If people want to reach out to you and talk to you more about networking for their business, whether it's businesses or their database, like how can people connect with you?
Easiest way for me is to reach out and schedule some time. Let's have a good old-fashioned Zoom call, right? Good old-fashioned.
Yeah,
The technology's been around, face-to-face, across the country. I don't care what state you're in. www.kindalikepete.com. Scroll down a little bit, schedule yourself a 60-minute phone call conversation with me, and we'll get together. We'll discover a system that you need to work. If you need to understand the A to Z, I can show you where it's working in my life, and I can show you a simple place to impart it into your business.
Cool. I love it. Awesome, Pete. Thanks, man. I love that you're the systems guy. I think that's one of the places a lot of people need help. There's a lot of training in this industry around marketing, lead generation, but there's not a lot of training around systems. And I think it's a big deal. I mean, I know you do lead generation too, but I think for so many people, like, sanity starts with systems, you know? So
believe it or not, I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. All right, Pete. We'll catch you next time. Thanks, man.
Thanks, Chris. Have a great day.